Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. We've got the Detroit Pistons and the Portland Trailblazers. Cunningham. Here's Harris. There's Cunningham with a three. Portland with a rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Batum's shot is off.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Pass to Cunningham. Got a hand on it. And they'll keep possession. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harris. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Miller outside. The layup off target. And so Thompson will bring it up to the Pistons. Here's Ivy. Out to Harris. Stolen by Thompson. Ivy outside. Out to Thompson. Here's Cunningham. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul.
First personal foul. First team
there
foul.
you see Cunningham's willingness to take
At the line for the
contact,
Pistons,
to battle for
Cade
a shot
Cunningham.
inside.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Aldridge. Back to Miller. Blocked.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duran, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's over the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Camby is good.
Well, it took him 4 attempts, but they've taken the lid off the basket. Maybe that'll get some momentum going.
Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Nate McMillan. What'd you find out, Allie?
I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Miller outside. Here's Roy. Pass to Camby. Shot clock at 6. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Exchanging buckets to downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. Helps his team space the
The
floor.
ball goes to Portland. Leading lineup for your Trailblazers. Greg Oden.
1:44 left to play in the first.
Patrick Mills.
Pass to Camby. Here's Fernandez. Here's Camby. Hounded by Harris. And he'll draw a foul. We'll head to the line for 2. That one on Harris.
First personal foul.
This is his
First
first
team
opportunity
foul.
at the line this evening.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Thompson outside. Cunningham outside. Out to Thompson. 3-pointer. Out to Cunningham. Harris outside. For 3. Rebounded by Oden.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Down low. Camby. Here's Fernandez. Pass to Camby. Batum outside. Clock at 4. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Fernandez can't get it to go. Outside Mills. Now Batum. Here's Fernandez. Back to Batum. Again, the miss by Portland.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Duran. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Detroit on top.
Your
They're up by
Portland
4.
team.
Don't go away.
6. The Pistons. 10.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Detroit ball.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. The Pistons lead by 4. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
From downtown. Second chance shot. Oden misses. Oh, got a piece of it. Miller with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Pass to Roy. Back to Miller. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play.
Pistons foul
I
call.
like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to
Second
give up
personal
any
foul.
easy baskets.
First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2. Andre
That
Miller.
one's no good.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Jaden Ivey.
And they're building up
Assist
steam,
from
getting out in
Cade
front,
Cunningham.
and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Brandon Roy. First personal foul.
There's a little bit of
First team
opposition,
foul.
but that's what Cunningham will do to you.
Shooting
He
for
works
Detroit.
every angle.
Cade.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. Blazers trail by 10. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his
First
legs.
personal foul.
Right, he said it helped a lot.
Second team foul.
That could be a silver lining of all that
For
time off.
Portland.
Both shots good from the strike.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Cade Cunningham with the flush.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
And there is a whistle. That goes on
Third
to Tobias
personal foul.
Harris.
Third
That's
team
third foul
foul.
of the game.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Pass to Aldridge. Here's Roy. Lets it go from deep.
And he's one of the best overall defenders in his class. Ivy with the physical tools and intensity to lock people down.
Cunningham outside. Another shot. Cunningham going to work inside.
Assist goes to
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Miller. Soft touch off the glass. Miller's got his first points of the night.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Count that bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out.
Trailblazers timeout.
They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Timeout called. Portland.
to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Roy. Pass to Camby. Batum outside. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Stewart.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Ivy.
2 minutes remaining in the first
left
half.
side.
2 minutes.
Out to Schroeder. And a bit of a battle for the ball.
Jump ball.
And the officials signal
Jump ball
a jump
call.
ball here. And so here's Portland. Blazers trail by 12. The ball's knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Remains Portland ball.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half of this game. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
When you're
The ball
trying to
goes to
cut into a
Detroit.
lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
The Pistons on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Stewart. Portland with a rebound. Closing it on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Oden. Batum with it. To the inside. Here's Camby. Well-timed pass. They go straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Schroeder. And Mills pulls it down. Blazers trail by 10. Here's Batum. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Lets a floater go. Here's Fontecchio. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. And the Pistons lead by 12.
After a cold first quarter, they brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead now.
.23 seconds left in the second period. 5 to shoot. Here's Roy. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Ivy outside. And here's Schroeder outside. It doesn't go for him. And so it's
That's the end of the
Detroit
second
going
quarter
into the
with
break
the score.
up 12.
Your Trailblazers, 12. Detroit, 24.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. A 12-point game. Pass to Roy.
Pistons foul call.
Inside.
Ron Holland. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Batum. He's guarded by Fontecchio. To the paint. Camby. That's
Marcus
good.
Camby.
Camby's got 7 points in the game.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Going inside.
Ron
And there's
Holland.
the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Miller outside. The rebound by Detroit. Here we go. Here's Ivy. Oh,
Jaden
powered
Ivey.
down with both hands.
Oh, elite speed. Ivy will be one of the fastest young players in this league.
Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Pass to Miller. Here's Camby. Now Batum. And stolen by Stewart. Here's Fontecchio. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Detroit shooting
team
their 5th
foul.
and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for the Pistons,
Portland making
Fontecchio
a switch here.
taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Blazers trail by 16. Miller, right side. Shoots from the right block. And basket good. A bank shot that time.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Fontecchio.
Nice shot by Fontecchio.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Schroeder comes with a double team. Tries from 6 feet. Fernandez. To the middle. Here's Camby. Batum outside. Shot clock at 5. Miller can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Schroeder. They grab their own miss. Second chance effort. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, credit the defense there. Not allowing the easy layup.
Here's Camby.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Batum outside. To the inside. Camby. That's good. Camby's got 9 points.
Nice pass inside. Making things easy for him now.
And here's Schroeder outside. Batum pulls it in.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Portland foul. Fernandez. First personal foul. First team foul.
Detroit calls timeout.
Substitution for
And we
Portland.
all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Detroit
Well, as a
calls
coach,
timeout.
you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being elite basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. And he comes up with a bucket. The Pistons lead by 16. Oh, and that one, no question. Howard is down.
Cunningham can spin his way out of a tornado. What a great handle.
Here's Batum. Count it.
Nicholas
Batum's
Batum.
got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Down low. Here's Oden. Duran with a rebound.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And a
Trailblazers
foul called
foul.
on the way up. So
Andre
he'll take
Miller.
2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, it'll be fun
Second
to watch
team
Sean
foul.
Thompson develop over his first few years
Shooting
in
for
the
the
league.
Pistons.
Detroit
Assar
shooting
Thompson.
their 7th and 8th attempts
2
at the
shots.
foul line tonight. Both good from the line that time.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock from the
Pistons
game
foul
clock.
call.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws
First
of the
personal
night.
foul. Second
That free
team
throw,
foul.
no good.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
And the second free throw is good. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Stolen by Miller. Lays it up and banks it in. Miller's got 7 points in the game.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited.
Portland foul call.
And he's going to the line
Marcus
for 2.
Camby.
The official saw
Second
contact
personal
while he
foul.
was going up.
Third
He's had
team
4
foul.
chances at the line. He's made them all.
At the line for the
Free
Pistons.
throw good from Cunningham.
Cade Cunningham. Taking 2
So
shots.
1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Pass to Batum. It may be difficult to
Your
overcome.
Portland team.
Detroit on top.
27. The Pistons. 45.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Pistons lead by 18. Here's Cunningham. Ivy outside. Kicks it out to Cunningham. The 3 is up. The Pistons rebound. And stolen by Aldridge. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Pass to Oden. Here's Roy. Ivy defends.
And this
Charging
kind of
foul
selflessness is
call.
great to see.
Brandon
Takes
Roy.
good positioning to
Third
draw the
personal
charge.
foul.
And it's Detroit with the ball. It's an 18-point lead. Inside.
Jalen Duren.
And the dunk by
Assistant.
Duren.
Cade
That is
Cunningham.
what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Here's Aldridge. Count it. Good. Aldridge has got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
From the elbow. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Pass to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It's the Los Angeles Clippers facing the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, here is Harden. There's the three. Gasol pulls it in. In the corner, it's Roten. Pass to Gasol. Driving the lane. And Gasol slams it in.
Well, you love to see Marc Gasol put the ball on the floor, attack the defense, and finish on the drive. Okay, Mark, we see you.
Here's Leonard. And it's Gasol with the rebound. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Lionel Hollins a couple of minutes ago. Now, Coach told me the key is to stay disciplined on defense, especially when guarding James Harden. He said James is special offensively. He's a master at manipulating defenses and drawing fouls. So, of course, they don't want to give him easy points at the foul line. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Down low. Here's Gasol. Then Gasol with the dunk.
Boy, that big body, those long arms, so hard to keep Marc Gasol off the glass.
Pass to Leonard. Here's Powell. From past the arc. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Conley's shot is off. And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're
Los
going
Angeles
to win
foul.
on the road, and
James
they simply
Harden.
did not bring
First
it.
personal foul. First team
Nice
foul.
work to get it inside and
At the line for two.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And we don't talk about guys like Tony Allen enough. Defense first players, but they're key if you want to win games in this league.
It's Harden with the drive.
James Harden.
And Harden with the stuff.
that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
To the inside.
Kawhi Leonard.
Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
Pass to Roten. Out to Conley. A three.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Quick assist by Roten as that one goes in.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley
Timeout for
shoots
the
it with
Clippers.
confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Back to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. They get the rebound. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Pass to Allen. Gasol trying to free himself up. Good work defensively by Jones.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And Coffee gets it to go.
sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
It's Allen on the wing. And Jones sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Stolen by Jones. Right wing. Here's Coffee. Misses the three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Gasol. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Here's Allen. Second chance effort.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Pass to Coffee. Jones looking for an opening. Puts up a deep three. That one, no good.
That's the end of the first quarter.
First contest so far. As we finish the first quarter.
9.
The Clippers on
The
top.
Clippers.
Up 2.
11.
And the second quarter will be on the way when we... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Clippers foul.
And the call on the shot sends into the line.
First personal foul.
Easy call.
First
For
team foul.
Memphis, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
For your Grizzlies.
And that one misses.
Tony Allen.
Well,
Taking 2
probably a
shots.
little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. He hits the second from the line. The Clippers in the lead. Harden outside. Outside for Batum. Shot clock at 3. Powell for 3. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is. And you're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
You know, we may see Gasol all over the court, but he's still best inside. Has an array of post moves plus a beautiful
Nicholas Batum.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Outside, Gasol. Over in the corner, Conley. Outside for Gasol. And here is back to Gasol. Pass to Conley. Now here's Allen. No good on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
A 3 from Leonard. His second miss, now 2 of 4 in the game. Allen hits good. Allen's got it all tied up now.
Assist from Mike Conley.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Harden outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. And Randolph with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Gasol. Here's Randolph. Here's Conley. Now here's Gasol. Defended by the team.
Los Angeles calls
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And team strategy mostly guarded the last couple of games. The fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Jones, that's for two. The Clippers keep it
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And
2
here's
minutes.
Simmons for three. Pass to Jones. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Over Green. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Coffey. That ball.
Amir
High
Coffey.
speed that time from Bogdanovich. Coffey's got his second bucket tonight. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
The Clippers trail. 14 feet away. Up top, Zubats. Right side, Simmons. Here's Jones. Banked in off the glass.
Derek Jones Jr.
Jones has got his first basket of the night.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
And Jones sends it back. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Here's Doolin.
Clippers foul. Derek Jones
Breaking down
Jr.
some numbers here. The
First
hustle
personal
stats
foul.
for Los Angeles.
Second team foul.
I love the defensive concentration so far this season. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Bogdanovich.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Doolin cannot hit. Here's Coffey. Power down
Amir
with both
Coffey.
hands.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Uncovered. Back to Smith. Pass to Doolin. Fires the three. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You know, he might want to think about deferring
Ben
for a while.
Simmons.
He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
This is exactly where Ben Simmons can flourish. High-speed basketball is the way he prefers to play.
Touched by Jones.
Into the lineup for Los Angeles. Drew Eubanks.
7 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Green. It's stolen by Jones. And some good action for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
Grizzlies. 22. The Clippers.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Doolin. And the rejection by Harden. Here's Miller. The shot comes out. Harden with the defensive effort. Leonard draws the double. To the paint. Here's Zubats.
Ivica Zubats.
That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Zubats has got the first bucket of the third here for the Clippers. Over to the wing. Back to Green. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Boy, that makes
Memphis
them 0
foul.
for 3 to start the
Jason
second half.
Miller.
Not the start you were
First
hoping for
personal
here.
foul.
The
First team
Clippers
foul.
shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
At the line for the
So
Clippers.
timeout called here.
Kawhi
First for
Leonard.
Memphis.
At the line for
Trying to
Memphis.
snap them out of this little slump.
Just
Timeout
feels
call for
like the
Memphis.
basket is looking awfully small to them right now. Getting anything to fall.
Some changes for Memphis. The free throw drops for Leonard.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
Harden way outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but he's also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Clippers foul. First
Memphis
personal foul.
hit their 7th and 8th free
First
throw
team
attempts
foul.
of the game right here. That free
At the
throw,
line
no
for
good.
2, Tony Allen.
He's off on the second.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Inside. Zubac, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Allen outside. Pass to Roten. Out to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Roten. There's the triple. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Harden inside the 3-point line. A rebound by Roten.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Clippers leading by 11. Here's Leonard. Leonard chewing him up inside.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Got that one. Conley's got 8 points.
This guy has got
Timeout for the
such a
Clippers.
handle that the pull-up game is always in play.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Into the lineup for Los Angeles. Drew
Pass to
Eubanks.
Coffey.
Derek Jones Jr. Amir Coffey.
3
Ben
minutes gone
Simmons.
now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the
Now
third.
Leonard.
2 minutes.
Defended by Allen. 5 to shoot. Fade away. Gasol pulls it in.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And here's Conley outside. And it can. It's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Ben
And
Simmons.
that one's good. Simmons.
Derek
There's a
Jones
pattern
Jr.
starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Roten. Back to Conley. Driving inside. Gasol trying to free himself out. Conley gets the bucket. He's got 13.
There are very few players who run screen and roll action as well as Mike Conley. Put the ball in his hands and know something good's going to happen.
In the corner, Eubanks with it. Back to Leonard. Allen with the rebound. And it's Randolph with the ball for Memphis. 7-point differential. Pass to Allen. Here is Conley. Guarded by Simmons. Here's the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Cole. Out of bounds. And out of bounds. Game possession.
Into the lineup for Los Angeles. Nicholas
Here's
Batum.
Conley. 13 points in the game. And yes, it's good. Conley's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Poke loose. Pass to Jones. Los Angeles on top. Up 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time.
37. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Clippers leading by 5. In the corner, Powell with it. Pass to Batum. Harden surveying the D. And it's good for 2.
James Harden.
And the Clippers lead by 7.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out, turn the lights out.
Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. Here's Roten. Out to Conley. And the foul on Harden. Second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
And the Clippers
First
making a
team
change
foul.
here.
Now into the lineup for the Clippers.
Pass to Gasol.
Ivica
Back to
Zubac.
Randall.
Chris Dunn.
Here's Allen. It's tipped. To the middle. And Jones.
Derek Jones Jr.
James Harden is equally good, passer or scorer. There he sets his teammate up nicely.
Conley inside the line. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. And here's Jones. Fires the 3. And James Harden with the 3. And now it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
It'll be a turnover.
That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies will retain possession here. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Kicks it out to Harden. Another shot. Rejected by Gasol.
This guy, the defensive anchor, Marc Gasol twice on the pipes.
And here's Conley outside. Another miss by Conley. Clippers leading by 12. Here's Dunn. Powell in the high post. Harden up top. 6 on the shot clock. The shot missing.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest.
Los Angeles foul.
And there's a whistle that goes on Chris
First
Dunn.
personal foul.
That's his first
Second
foul.
team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Conley gets the bucket.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley.
Mike Conley.
That's his
First
first foul.
personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Zubac. Pass to Harden. From deep. Gets the three-pointer to
James
fall.
Harden. 3.
Harden's got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Outside
2
Conley.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Roten. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow.
What a great defensive play by Ivica Zubac. This guy just gives you great effort defensively.
From deep, Harden. The rebound by Roten. The Grizzlies trail by 13. To the paint. Allen, that's good.
So this is what you get when you run the offense through Conley on time and on target.
LA timeout call.
And the Clippers call time here. They're ahead by 11. There's 1:26 left in the fourth. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Powell for three. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And Joel will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 11. Conley's shot is off. Pass to Dunn. Now here's Powell. And they recover it.
And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Conley with the three. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Harden. Los Angeles with another miss.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Leonard from three. That shot misses. Pass to Conley. Launches from deep. So the Clippers with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty
Thanks for coming out to support your team. Make sure to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next sporting event.